All right, hello everybody. Here's my July update for Joel's 175 gallon mixed reef tank. So I haven't done an update in a while. All in all, things are going pretty well, although I did lose a couple fish in the past month. I lost one of the clownfish and one of the cardinal fish. And I think that had to do with the way I was treating my cyano. Basically, I was using ChemiClean, and I don't think I changed enough water, and the oxygen level dropped in the tank, and those two fish perished, unfortunately. But you can see the tank overall is doing really good. I still have a couple small spots of cyano, one on this pillar and a larger section on this pillar, but for the most part, all the rock and the sand is very clean. So we're going to scan the tank, and it's hard to tell with the color of the light, but the coral and algae, the tank's been up for a year and a half, is really starting to pop, and you can see the size of some of these corals. That open brain coral, the acan is really growing. If you look at some of my previous posts, this thing's growing like a weed, the Montipora, and also the staghorn. I think it's called the staghorn coral. No, bird's nest coral, excuse me. And then here's an acro doing well, and the torch coral, and this guy's doing really well. The Organopora. Then I have a blasto here that hasn't split yet, but looking pretty good. Little frog spawn. And look at the polyp extensions on some of these acros. Look at that guy there, and this guy here. The polyp extensions are just great, and the rock work just has coral and algae, not a speck of green algae anywhere, which is really a first in my 14 years of reef keeping. The zoo colony is growing really nicely. This guy is spreading across the base and coloring up nice with the purple tips. This guy's one of my favorites. I don't know what that's called, some type of acropora, but look at the polyp extension, really nice. And there's a branching hammer coral. Here's a blasto colony where I've had one split, and it looks like it's starting to get ready to split again. And then some other zoanthids that are doing really well. And then here's trumpet coral, which, also look at the polyp extension. So all in all, things are really good. The fish are behaving themselves. I have 3 tangs in the tank, and I keep a mirror on one side, which sort of keeps that powder blue tang, who sort of rules the tank, occupied, so he doesn't start picking on the other tangs. And you see a royal gramma, and there's one of my favorites. And it's a swallowtail female angelfish, where she's just got a ton of personality. Great fish, doesn't nip at any of the corals. And then you see some of the orange clownfish. I had black and white clownfish, but unfortunately they were not getting along with the orange ones, and I had to take one out of the tank and move it. So anyway, there's the update for the month. So far, so good. I think I'm going to add some new fish over the next month or two, and maybe a couple more frags, and just really let everything grow out. So, once again, really enjoying the hobby. It's just a very interesting hobby, and when you can achieve success, it just feels great. And to sit back, relax, and watch a tank like this is a real joy. So anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.